Yeah, I was wondering. Thinking of the gay theology that's in the church, and the priesthood ban. In an ironic twist, I think that the stories of the black members are actually meant for modern white members to stand up against homosexuality, against homosexual sex being promoted in the church. So here's what I mean. Black members before 1978, they had to believe through a hard trial. You see what I'm saying? They knew that the church was true. And yet there were members in the church who were mean to them and wanted to get them out. And so we as members of the church, we know the church is true. We know that we know that if a person has same-sex attraction, that there's something wrong with them biologically, in the hormones, in the endocrine system, whatever, the thyroid or whatever it is, something is wrong. Not morally, just something is wrong with them, just like any other disability, any other physical, if you're paralyzed, something's wrong with your legs. You can't use your legs. If you have diabetes, something's wrong with your blood sugar. Well, it's the same thing with same-sex attraction, but for some reason, we've all been brainwashed and programmed to not think of same-sex attraction as a physical disability. But that's what Jesus teaches. That's what the resurrection is all about. Because we couldn't preach against same-sex attraction if it wasn't a physical disability. So let's say that you're a male and you're a Mormon and you want to be straight. Well, the resurrection is what you look forward to. You want to be in love with a woman. You want to be a man, a real man. And so a lot of people are thinking, well, blacks eventually got integrated into the church, so will gays. Well, no, that doesn't make sense. We had to learn that skin color is okay, but the only thing we'll learn about same-sex attraction is research will prove that it's a disability. It's a mistake in the DNA, in the it could be the result of toxins. I mean, so why would the church accept a disability as okay? In other words, that would be like saying, well, a person that's paralyzed, we should just be glad that they're paralyzed. And we should if they want to be paralyzed forever, then that's probably how it'll be. It's like, no. When Jesus came on earth, he healed people. And let me tell you something. What if Jesus healed a person with same-sex attraction, but it was taken out of the scriptures, or we just don't know about it. Hollywood will never discuss what causes same-sex attraction, because what causes it is toxicity in the mother pre-birth or vaccines after birth or other things. So here's what I'm saying. The Mormon Church is moving from having same-sex attraction is a sin, and now we're moving into, no, something's just wrong with you physically. It's like being paralyzed. It's like having something wrong with your eye. You know what I mean? That's actually a good point there is everybody can see, but some people don't see perfectly. You know, and it's that to me that's kind of like same-sex attraction. Of course, it's more extreme because there's a similarity, because you can still have sex, but you want to have sex. If you're a guy, you want to have sex with a guy, and that's messed up. And what I'm saying is that that's messed up, and we can't admit it. As a society, Hollywood can't admit it. They're like, oh, well, you know, you're a guy and you like guys. You know, in the history of the world, in the history of, well, with the gospel's perspective, it's like the history of eternity. Guys like girls. You're messed up. And that's okay. You know, if you have depression, you're messed up. If you have diabetes, type 1 diabetes, you're messed up. If you have to have dialysis, you're messed up. It's like if you have cancer, you know, if you have same-sex attraction, something is seriously wrong. That's not normal. That's not the way you want to be. You should want to be attracted to a woman if you're a guy. That's how you were made. If you're attracted to guys, that's not the real you. That's not the real you. And I don't know. So that's what I'm saying, is they're saying, well, you know, the Mormon Church eventually found, you know, decided that the black should have the priesthood. Skin color is skin color, you know, it's, you know, it's not, skin color isn't bad in and of itself. Maybe a long time ago, God did change a man's skin color for a certain purpose. But even the Book of Mormon talks about skin color. It says black or white, you know, the God gives salvation to all. It doesn't say straight or gay. And one of the reasons why is because the type of nature that Jesus has, the type of person that he is he's a spiritual person, but part of Jesus healing you spiritually is he heals you physically. He's going to heal you physically through the resurrection. The resurrection is that one moment, that universal healing where he places his hands on all of humanity and heals everybody of their physical messed up, totally crazy problems. And same-sex attraction is one of those. The whole world of same-sex, the whole world of gay people. We have a world full of gay people. They're all going to get healed very soon. And they're all going to be happy. That's what Elder Christofferson was teaching when he said, it's not love to tell people what they want to hear. It's not love if we don't tell the truth. The truth is the resurrection is going to help with the rhizomes and the DNA. Think about it. You're going to have perfect DNA manufacturing. You're going to have perfect enzyme production, redox signaling, proteins. You're going to have all the vitamins are going to be working the right way. Now we get into what makes you sexual is your hormones, your prostate, your levels of testosterone versus progesterone, or estrogen. So those are going to be perfectly where they should be. Maybe a resurrected body will have vitamin C and progesterone and all those things. Maybe it'll be like a mortal body, but it'll be at perfect levels. Your blood pressure will be at the perfect level. So even men who are straight will be even more perfectly attracted to the opposite sex. Does that make sense? Because even me, I know that I'm not chemically perfectly attracted to my wife the way I should be. I don't have same-sex attraction, but I can understand same-sex attraction. But when I'm resurrected, it'll be perfect. There'll be the perfect desire. And we're all messed up, I mean, I have depression, anxiety, people have cancer. For some reason, we live in a society that's so screwed up and so mad that they're like, well, there couldn't possibly be anything going wrong in your physical body that could make you same-sex attracted. You're just born that way. Some people are just born desiring sex with the same sex, and it's like, who said this? I mean, Lady Gaga is going to be the spokesperson for you? As a gay person, you're okay with that? As a gay person? As a gay person, do you want Hollywood speaking for you? Hollywood's into murder. Hollywood's into destroying the family. Hollywood's into violence. Do you want pop culture speaking for you? Do you think they care about your eternal soul? Do you think they care about the resurrection? Hollywood only cares about this life. So it's pretty messed up.